Hello and thanks for joining me today at Sheffield Station in the heart of West Yorkshire on the edge of the Pennines. It's a warm Tuesday afternoon and I'm at the platform waiting for the 15:14 Northern service to Manchester Piccadilly. We've gotten to the station extra early, so we've spent that time doing some train spotting, which I've shown in a different video. Without further ado, here comes our train to haul us the 1 hour and 20 minute journey from here to Manchester on a 2017 built Class 195/1. These trains were introduced to Northern's fleet in mid-July of 2019, most notably replacing the infamous Class 142 and 144 Pacers, alongside reducing the workload of Class 156 Sprinters. This unit is 195-104, taking us between two of the most influential cities in northern England. Just as we depart Sheffield, I'd like to look over our route for today. Today's journey will see us travel down the beautiful Hope Valley line, serving the Peak District, before approaching Manchester from the southeast into Piccadilly. Journey time today will be around 1 hour and 20 minutes, making 13 intermediate stops on the way. Now to look over the seat. The Class 195 has a mixture of airline and table seats in a 2-2 configuration. The overhead racks are quite spacious and the information screens are informative. But that's just about all of the positives of the train. There are supposed to be reservation screens too, but these never have or will be used, especially on northern services. Each airline style seat has a large and sturdy tray table, and a decent amount of legroom is on offer. However, the true pitfall of these seats is the seats themselves. These are quite uncomfortable and provide little to no padding at all. Alongside this, there's one 3-pin plug socket at every 2 seats, which seem to work well throughout the journey. Myself and a friend, you know Jacob, don't you, sat at a table seat at the front which was large and sufficient, especially considering that at the front there seems to be a seat missing, which is good if you want more personal space. So, in reality, the seats are pretty decent, I guess. They're uncomfortable, but are quite modern and have the features that you'd expect on a train like this. Oh yeah, another thing that I forgot to mention was the Wi-Fi. Now, I did a test, and the speed was pretty decent for a train, but you basically couldn't load anything other than web pages and texting apps, so make with that what you will. I'd be lying if I said that the views on this route were not breathtaking. These were really cool and just didn't really stop on the journey. So I'd say the route itself is really nice. And now it's time for a Lou review. Lou review. The loo worked well. 7 out of 10. And that's it for the loo review. Loo review. Now we're approaching Manchester through the stunning scenery of New Mills Central, and I think it's time that we reflect on this trip.
Hills Central.
One way, the ticket for today's journey costs £10.10, and personally, I think that's really good value for money. Although the ride quality isn't the greatest, it's a reasonably fast service, with stunning scenery that gets you from one major city to another. For the cost of £10.10 one way on an adult ticket, I think that's great. And now, we arrive into Manchester Piccadilly, bang on time, to end off a really nice train journey. And that marks the end of this trip report video. If you did enjoy it and want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe, and potentially even considering becoming a channel member for as little as 99p a month. Anyway, I've been Vex, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.